Hi people, so hang on a sec. This is the thing, so I'm going to do an update on my wrist, and I go back in 4 or 5 days. I go back to the doctor on the 30th, and they're going to do another x-ray of my wrist and see what's going on with it, see if I need to wear this longer, see if I can keep it off, see what's popping. And I hate this. Hi. So they're gonna do that. But I am supposed to wear this pretty much all the time. I can take it off. My shoes like everything, but I'm gonna finish this first. I can take this off to get in the shower, to do school, because I have to write, and I need to take it off like 30 minutes a day to move it, like move it, rotate it, you know, just so yeah, I claim to do school all the time so I can keep it off because it's really annoying and it gets on my nerves, and I've dealt with something on my wrist for going on 5 weeks or 4.5 weeks, so really tired of it. I feel bad for the people who have to wear a cast for 5 weeks, then go back to the doctor and get a splint or something on. Like, I feel bad for y'all because it's only been 4.5 weeks and I'm sick of it. So yeah, on the 30th it'll be 5 fully complete weeks. But I'm going to tell y'all about my wrist. Okay, so people keep asking me, what did the inside of the cast feel like? Take like 4 paper towels and wrap them around your wrist. If you have the long ones, get 4. If you have like the little ones, get 8 maybe. Wrap them around your wrist and then put something hard over it. That's about what it felt like. I don't know, I haven't tried that, but I imagine that's what it felt like if you put that stuff on your wrist. Does my wrist hurt? It has been hurting in the past 2-3 days because people have been constantly texting me, and I'm like, some of y'all are texting me, and I'm like getting to know y'all, and my friends are texting me and I'm texting them back, and my cousin's texting me and I'm texting her, and stretching my thumb across my phone to hit a letter or even down to hit the space hurts. So I quit doing that and I started using this hand, but even just like moving it like this all the time to hit the letters aggravates my hand. So yeah, it has been hurting because of that, and I honestly kind of think it's bruising on the thumb. I'm not really sure, I can't really see it, but I think it is. I'm not sure. It might just be the color of my thumb, blue, I don't know. What's something else I'll ask? I have no idea. I should probably go get my computer and see. So I'll be back. Alright, so one of the questions, how bad did it hurt when I broke my arm? I can't explain this. I have seen y'all ask me this before, and the reason I didn't answer it is because I don't know how to explain it. It felt like your bones snapped and you had an arm holding yourself up, and all of a sudden your arm disappeared and it was replaced with a noodle. That's kind of what it felt like. I don't know what that would feel like because I've never chopped my arm off and replaced it with a noodle, but my arm kind of felt what I imagine it would be with a noodle holding up yourself, like you're leaning back and you fall back. That's kind of what it felt like. It hurt pretty bad, and somebody at one point asked me, like, did my wrist bend forward this way too far, or did it bend like back too far? To be honest, I have no clue. All I know is I was holding myself up. I was like, oh, I just sprained my left hand, and then I went to catch, I was still like halfway in the air, and I went to catch myself with this hand, so that went wrong, and I started crying. I have no idea which way it bent the wrong way, or if it went to the side. I have no idea what happened. I know when I got up, my hand was like this, and I couldn't move it anywhere. Like, my mom was like, straighten it. And I'm like, I can't. It's stuck. Like, it ain't moving. So, yeah. What the cast feels like inside. Soft, comfortable, tight, itchy. Yeah. Whenever I first got both the casts on, they were really tight, and I felt like they were pinching my skin. And they was not comfortable, and they was not soft. And you're welcome. That is the answer to those questions. I don't think I'm going to have to do physical therapy. The doctor hasn't mentioned it. He just kind of told me take this off and move my wrist around, my hand. So yeah. How many weeks will I be wearing the wrist brace? Well, last time I went to the doctor, he's like 2 weeks. October 30th makes 2 weeks. So I have 4 or 5 days left. I'm trying to scroll down and find them all. So I have to click on them to get the rest of it. So it's taking me a minute because my computer comments are disabled for this. Why? Well, I can't see the rest of the question. But it says, like I said, I've always wanted to have a cast. I don't know why. They are miserable and annoying. But I'm worried about how bad the pain would be. I don't know how to explain. Like, people have asked me this 60 times. I have no idea how to explain it. And I wish I could explain it. But I have no idea how. All I know is you don't want to break a bone. It hurts. You're miserable. When you're in the car on the way to the hospital, you go on a bump. It hurts. You have a really bad scratch wherever you broke it. You can't scratch it. For me, I couldn't because it hurt if I touched it. When you have a cast on, for me, the first 2 or 3 days, 4 days that it was broke and I had a cast on, if it itched, like, people are like, oh, just shove a flask water in there and like it'll scratch it. And I'm like, okay, and I've done that. It hurt so bad, like my arm was itching really bad, but I could not scratch it. So that was miserable. Like, sharp pain, it hurts all the time. It hurts most of the time for the first week, but my cousin had broken his wrist before, and I texted him, and I was like, hey, why does my wrist hurt all the time, even in a cast? He goes, are you trying to use your fingers? Like, are you trying to, like, lift up your drink, or are you trying to lift this, or are you trying to lift that? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, stop. That you're trying to move it, and it's making it hurt. You need to stop. So I quit moving it, and it kind of quit hurting, but eventually I'd like move my thumb or something and it would hurt really bad. Everyone who's signed, oh no, you definitely don't want to cast. I mean, my cousin says she wants one, but I told her, I was like, you don't. They're miserable. I hate them. I didn't keep the cast because after you wear them for even a week, and especially 2 weeks, and your arm sweats and your hand, like the palm of your hand sweats into the cast, they stink, they smell like sweat. So the doctor's like, oh, you want to keep this? I was like, throw that away. Like, I don't want it. So she threw it away, and yeah. Concerned with the pain. Yeah, it hurts a lot. Like, to be honest, that's probably one of the worst pains I've felt. It was bad. Earlier when I asked if they set your arm, I meant when they moved the bones back in place. Yeah, I know what you meant. They didn't have to set my arm because I had broke it clean. I had broke it like even. Like it was like, it was straight, it was apart. So they just, whenever I went to a clinic, they put this big brace thing on it. Like, it was literally something that on it that got like hard throughout 5 minutes, and then like an ace bandage, several of them. And yeah, and then I went to the doctor, like the orthopedic doctor, the next day, and they put a cast on it. They x-rayed it, put a cast on it, and while the lady was putting the cast on it, she kept bumping into my thumb, like, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, dude, that hurts, you're gonna have to stop. And she goes, is your thumb broke? I said, I don't think so. And she's like, does it hurt down here when you move it? Or does it hurt up here? I'm like, it hurts down here. And she's like, okay. She had the doctor come in and look at it. It wasn't broke. Did you have to have surgery? No, I did not. Super happy about that. I think I've answered most of these questions. Did you have your cast removed? Yes. Best wishes. Take care. Thank you. Whoa, that just skipped a whole lot. So now I'm just getting to the same questions over and over. Can you give me a shout out and explain what everything is like? I want a cast so bad. Can you write my name on it? I did write your name on it. I think I told you that. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I told you that before that or after that. I had no idea. But I did write y'all's names on it, the ones that I asked. Can you give me a shout out? Hi, Brad. Why? I've already explained what everything's like. I made the one more video with the cast on it, didn't I? I think I've had the last video with my cast. I don't know. It would be awesome. No. Nowhere near awesome. I've always thought that people that had a cast were like cool, and I was like, that looks great. Signing, when you have people sign your cast within the first few days, it hurts because obviously to write, you have to kind of like press down so the marker will get onto the stuff, onto the thing. And some people are like, oh, I want to sign it over here, like twist your arm, and you're like, forget you can sign it where you can get to it now. So let me just say, if somebody has their arm broke or their wrist broke, don't ask them to twist their arm so you can sign it where you want. Sign it where it's open, that you can get to how they hand it to you, because more than likely they're handing it to you the way they can put it. Like now, I can like twist my arm and it's whatever, but at first it was like this or this, and that's as far as it's going. So don't ask them to move their arm. Alright, yeah, so I'm back to the video where I had the second cast on. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Question of the day is, did I answer all y'all's questions? If not, leave some more, and I'll probably make one more video about my wrist, and it'll be the 30th or the 31st, because yeah, I'm basically done with it as far as I know.